Hey there, blessed viewers. Welcome back to Biblical Blessings, your sacred space for all things biblical and beyond. Today, we're diving into a topic that's as modern as it gets, Bitcoins and the Bible. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to see if this digital currency has anything to do with the timeless truths of the Holy Scriptures. Meet John and Sarah, a couple living in a bustling city. John is a tech enthusiast who invested heavily in Bitcoin, while Sarah is a devout Christian, a bit skeptical about this digital gold. One day, they have a heated discussion.
I truly believe Bitcoin is the future and our ticket to financial freedom.
But don't you think it's just a fleeting trend? We should remember the biblical teachings on money and wealth.
First, we have Proverbs 13:11. Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. Bitcoin's meteoric rise has made many instant millionaires, but the Bible warns us about quick riches. Are we being prudent and wise with our investments, or are we chasing after get-rich-quick schemes? Consider the volatility of Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the pioneering cryptocurrency, has been a subject of fascination and speculation since its inception. Its price movements are often unpredictable, characterized by sharp rises and sudden falls. This volatility can be attributed to various factors, including market sentiment, regulatory news, technological advancements, and macroeconomic trends. Investors and traders are constantly on edge, trying to predict the next big move. The allure of potentially high returns draws many into the market, but the risk of significant losses is ever present. The decentralized nature of Bitcoin means that it is not controlled by any single entity, adding to its unpredictability. Unlike traditional financial assets, Bitcoin operates 24/7, with no closing bell to provide a respite from its constant fluctuations. This round-the-clock trading can lead to heightened volatility, especially during periods of low liquidity. Additionally, the relatively small market size of Bitcoin compared to traditional assets means that even modest trades can have a significant impact on its price. The influence of social media and public figures also plays a role in Bitcoin's volatility. A single tweet from a prominent individual can send the price soaring or plummeting within minutes. This phenomenon highlights the speculative nature of the market, where sentiment can often outweigh fundamentals. Despite its volatility, Bitcoin has seen a steady increase in adoption over the years. More businesses are accepting it as a form of payment, and institutional investors are beginning to take notice. This growing acceptance could potentially lead to more stability in the future, but for now, the wild price swings continue to be a defining characteristic of the cryptocurrency. One moment it's soaring, the next it's plummeting. The roller coaster ride of Bitcoin's price is not for the faint of heart. Those who choose to invest in Bitcoin must be prepared for a journey filled with highs and lows. The emotional toll of watching one's investment fluctuate so dramatically can be significant. It's not uncommon for investors to experience feelings of euphoria during a bull run, only to be met with despair during a subsequent crash. This emotional volatility can lead to impulsive decision-making, with investors buying at the peak and selling at the bottom. To navigate the turbulent waters of Bitcoin investing, it's essential to have a clear strategy and the discipline to stick to it. This might involve setting specific entry and exit points, diversifying one's portfolio, or employing risk management techniques such as stop-loss orders. It's also crucial to stay informed about the latest developments in the cryptocurrency space. News about regulatory changes, technological advancements, or macroeconomic trends can have a significant impact on Bitcoin's price. By staying informed, investors can make more educated decisions and potentially mitigate some of the risks associated with Bitcoin's volatility. However, it's important to remember that no amount of research or strategy can eliminate the inherent risks of investing in such a volatile asset. The key is to be prepared for the unexpected and to approach Bitcoin investing with a long-term perspective. This brings us to Matthew 6 verses 19 to 21. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. The teachings of Matthew remind us of the impermanence of earthly possessions. In the context of Bitcoin, this message takes on a new dimension. While Bitcoin is often touted as a digital gold, a store of value in the digital age, it is still subject to the same vulnerabilities as any other asset. The rapid price fluctuations, the potential for cyber attacks, and the regulatory uncertainties all serve as reminders that Bitcoin, like any other investment, is not immune to risk. The biblical passage encourages us to look beyond material wealth and to focus on what truly matters. In a world where financial markets can be unpredictable and volatile, it's easy to become consumed by the pursuit of wealth. However, the teachings of Matthew urge us to consider the bigger picture and to prioritize our spiritual well-being over material gains. This perspective can provide a sense of peace and stability in the face of market turbulence. It reminds us that while financial security is important, it should not come at the expense of our overall well-being and values. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. The concept of storing treasures in heaven can be interpreted in various ways. It can be seen as a call to invest in relationships, personal growth, and acts of kindness. These are the things that truly enrich our lives and provide lasting fulfillment. In the context of Bitcoin and financial investments, this teaching encourages us to strike a balance between pursuing material wealth and nurturing our spiritual and emotional well-being. It's a reminder that true security and peace of mind come from within, not from the fluctuations of the market. By focusing on what truly matters, we can navigate the ups and downs of the financial world with a sense of purpose and clarity. This perspective can also help us make more mindful and informed investment decisions. When we are not solely driven by the pursuit of wealth, we are less likely to be swayed by market hype and more likely to make decisions that align with our values and long-term goals. Bitcoin might be secure from physical theft, but it's still vulnerable to market crashes and cyber attacks. The digital nature of Bitcoin presents unique challenges and risks. While it is immune to physical theft, it is not invulnerable to cyber threats. Hackers and cyber criminals are constantly devising new ways to exploit vulnerabilities in the system. High-profile security breaches and exchange hacks have resulted in significant losses for investors. These incidents serve as a stark reminder of the importance of security measures in the cryptocurrency space. Investors must take proactive steps to protect their assets, such as using hardware wallets, enabling two-factor authentication, and staying vigilant against phishing attacks. Additionally, the decentralized nature of Bitcoin means that there is no central authority to turn to in the event of a security breach. This lack of recourse can be daunting for investors, especially those who are new to the cryptocurrency space. It's essential to approach Bitcoin investing with a thorough understanding of the risks involved and to take the necessary precautions to safeguard one's assets. So, where are we truly placing our trust and security? The volatility of Bitcoin and the teachings of Matthew both prompt us to reflect on our priorities and values. In a world where financial markets can be unpredictable and volatile, it's important to consider where we place our trust and security. Are we solely focused on accumulating material wealth, or are we also investing in our spiritual and emotional well-being? The pursuit of financial security is a natural and necessary part of life, but it should not come at the expense of our overall well-being. By striking a balance between material and spiritual pursuits, we can navigate the ups and downs of the financial world with a sense of purpose and clarity. This balanced approach can help us make more mindful and informed investment decisions, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and secure life. Are we using our resources to glorify God and serve others, or are we solely focused on personal gain? Next, let's reflect on Luke 16:10. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much, and whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. This verse challenges us to handle all resources, digital or physical, with integrity and responsibility. Now we come to a very crucial point, 1 Timothy 6:10, which says, "For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil." Notice it's not money itself, but the love of money that's the issue. When we place our love and trust in wealth, whether in Bitcoin or traditional currency, we risk falling into greed, neglecting our spiritual and moral duties. Money is a tool that can be used for good or evil, depending on our hearts and intentions. So, what does this mean for John and Sarah, and for us? John might be enthusiastic about Bitcoin, and that's okay, but he should heed Sarah's caution about the love of money. They need to find a balance, investing wisely while keeping their faith and values at the forefront. Let's bring it home with some questions. How are you managing your wealth? Are you storing up treasures in heaven or getting caught up in the fleeting wealth of this world? How can you use your resources to serve others and glorify God? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, whether it's Bitcoin or any other form of wealth, keep your heart aligned with God's teachings.